Welcome one and all. I love science. I may not be a witch, but here I am. I'm the Science Witch, and welcome to another TSW's Guide to the Internet. Just talking about the fandom things. Today what I want to talk about is a little thing called boundaries. There are different boundaries when it comes to shipping. Shipping is a broad category that really is defined by taking the relation out of relationship. Now, a relationship is, and you're romantically or sexually or, I guess, platonically too, involved with another person. A ship is without the relation. Relation meaning related to or in association with. So basically, relationship is cut and it's a ship. It's just they aren't associated with one another. And they aren't together or in like a friendship or a relationship. They could be friends, but it's when people aspire to bring a fictional two fictional characters, or three, or many more, to a romantic relationship. There is a very distinct difference between a lot of different ships, and those differences are, there are cartoons, and then there are live action. I'm here more to talk about the live action portion. This is something I believe I've sort of discussed this before, but people are not their characters. These guys are actual people with lives of their own, with families, with kids, which goes with family, but who are just friends. Just because they may or may not make a good couple, people still badger them about the ship, or like people expect them to drop everything and date the other person. No, that's not how it works. Shipping characters is one thing. Shipping live action characters, again, that's another thing. That's completely fine. But when it comes to the point where it interferes with someone's personal lives or the actors' personal lives, that's when it becomes an issue. That's when it becomes problematic, because it makes people very, very uncomfortable, and it could be very uncomfortable to the significant others. And I mean, another example of something like this, different than actors and stuff, is YouTubers. With YouTubers, yes, some of them may or may not have families, but at least the ones that I know of and watch don't, but are mostly all in relationships. I've seen multiple people being taunted and being threatened even when it comes to their partner and someone else. Like, Jacksepticeye is dating Wishu. I have no idea how to pronounce her actual name. It's like, for some reason I always pronounce it Signe, or Signe, even though I know that's totally wrong, because she's Danish and I don't know Danish, anything. But she has gotten messages from people saying things like, how does it feel to know that Jack is secretly dating Mark? And then people get frustrated when they say something like, oh yeah, Septiplire's not real. It's not a real thing. It's never going to happen. And people get all upset about that, but it's true. Mark has specified in several videos he is not gay. And people, like, when Mark posted a reading your comments video and he said something, and someone asked him about if he would date Jack, and he's like, yeah, I would if we were... He's like, yeah, we would make a good couple. If it wasn't for the fact that we're both not gay, he's in a relationship, I'd be a homewrecker, distance, and the most important part of that is he's not gay. But yet, there were people in the comments saying he didn't say he wasn't bisexual, he didn't say he wasn't pansexual. Yes, that is true, he did not say that. But he does not like men. That's just that. and I don't want to assume because I know he hasn't outwardly said I do not like men, but he has said he's not gay, so I mean I can assume, but you know what they say, assuming makes an ass out of you and me. It's my favorite saying. The fact that Wishu has gotten threats from people is out of control. That is taking it from the internet, the specific little fan bases for the ships, and thrusting it into the person or the actual lives of the people involved or in actual relationships or friendships with these people. And when it comes down to it, they're people. I know that's sort of vague, but or having to remind people that, hey, I'm in a relationship with this person, they're not dating this other person, that's unnecessary. And I like, part of it has driven me out of the Septiplier ship. I still ship it, I definitely do, but seeing how serious people take it, even though it is definitely a joke between them, seeing how serious people take it it's frustrating, and it's sort of disturbing in a way. I wouldn't want someone shipping me with another person and then telling my girlfriend that I'm dating someone else in the background. I would never do that, and neither would these people. Neither would these YouTubers. I don't think they would. When it comes down to it, it's sort of like how I put in my video about the guide talking about the difference between fiction and reality. It's the same thing, but with the relationships. Well, think about it this way. I'm sort of coming up with a weird analogy, but take an actual ship, like a boat, a ship. In the old pirate days, like, you know, Pirates of the Caribbean and all that, or Caribbean. It's fucking Caribbean. Don't even kid yourself. In Pirates of the Caribbean, those kinds of ships and everything. You stay on your ship as a member of the crew of that ship. The SS Septiplier. Off. But you stay on that ship. That is your ship. That is your crew. And you are a member of the crew. When the Markiplier ship, like the SS Markiplier, comes passing by, and the Septiplier ship decides to raid it and attack it, they're gonna fight back. And it creates so much drama, so much unnecessary drama, and this is one of the reasons why shipping gets such a bad rep. Something fictional, an inside joke, is not supposed to be taken that seriously. And, I mean, I wouldn't make a channel about shipping if I wasn't a hardcore shipper myself, of lots of different things. But it's very important to recognize that a ship is in the ocean, filled with other ships all over the place, going to different docks and ports and all that, but there is still land. There's mainland, and ships do not belong on land. That's why they stay in the ocean. The land is the reality, the actual relationships that these people have. And ships don't belong on land. That's really the only way I can put it. So if someone did try to bring their ship on land, you'd damage the bottom of the ship. It would get caught on the streets, on the sand if you get it off on a beach. It will run over and distort the land but it will also distort the ship and could cause some serious damage, even cause the ship to break apart, and the ship can bring in events, or can, not butterfly effect, but can ripple anger and other events that become much larger than they have to be. So, the lesson for this video, if you were to get anything out of this video, it is ships don't belong on land. Basically, keep your ships out of the lives of the actual people and the people involved. If you were really a huge fan of, or cared deeply about these people, you wouldn't interfere on something like that. To show these people you actually care, respect them. It can be very disrespectful, and it has been very disrespectful, like with Wishu being told that Sean is dating Mark behind her back. That's disrespectful. And not only is it disrespectful to Wishu, but it's disrespectful to Sean, to Jacksepticeye. It's disrespectful to Mark. It's disrespectful to anyone involved in any ship with a person that gets brought into the main tags. And it's bombarding, and it's just disrespectful. So like I said, if you get anything out of this video, keep your ships in the ocean, because ships don't belong on land. I guess that's basically it. I hope you guys found what I had to say interesting or important. If you guys agree with me, or disagree, put your ideas and thoughts down in the comments, because I love hearing what you guys have to say and opening up discussions with people. So, thank you guys for taking your time to watch this video. If you enjoyed what you saw, take a stab at that like button to let me know, and I hope to see each and every one of you sometime in the very near future. Take care of yourselves, everyone. Bye!